Okay, let's discuss the relation between small g and capital G. Small g is what? Acceleration due to gravity. And what is capital G? Universal gravitational constant. So इसको देखने हैं तो G क्योंकि अर्थ से रिलेटेड है, एक्सेलरेशन ड्यू टू ग्रेविटी किसके लिए है? ये अर्थ से रिलेटेड. तो लेट सपोज हमने बोला कि ये है अर्थ, ये अर्थ का सेंटर हो गया, दिस इज द सेंटर ऑफ द अर्थ. Let's suppose this is given the name O and this is the radius R. R is the radius of the earth. Let's suppose एक ऑब्जेक्ट लिया हमने स्मॉल m मास का and it is kept on the surface. So ये m मास का ऑब्जेक्ट है, it is kept on the surface of the earth. Let's suppose this is point A. So A क्योंकि अर्थ की सरफेस पर अगर हमें पता है कि जो एक्सेलरेशन ड्यू टू ग्रेविटी है स्मॉल g, उसकी वैल्यू 9.8 मीटर पर सेकंड स्क्वायर होती है. कहां पर होती है लेकिन वो नियर द सरफेस ऑफ द अर्थ. बाकी इन जनरल व्हाटएवर फोर्स ऑफ अट्रैक्शन इज एक्सर्टेड बाय द अर्थ ड्यू टू व्हिच द एक्सेलरेशन विल बी प्रोड्यूस्ड इन द ऑब्जेक्ट wherever it is, that is called acceleration due to gravity. So let's suppose at point A acceleration due to gravity, that means acceleration, whatever acceleration would be produced in the object of mass m, it should be g. That's why some force on this object m will be exerted by the gravity force, that would be equals to Fg is equals to mg, isn't it? This force is towards the center of the earth, right? Force is exerted by the earth on the object m. Let's suppose the whole mass m is the mass of the earth, and let's suppose the mass density is uniform. That means mass is being distributed uniformly entire the volume of the earth, and that's why we can suppose or we can assume that the whole mass is concentrated at the center of the earth, right? Whenever there would be some regular figures, then their center of mass will be at their geometrical centers. We study these things in which chapter? Rotational motion, right? Chapter number 7. So till now just remember always, whatever be the regular figure, their center of mass will be at their location of geometric center. If the rectangular figure is there, then its geometrical center will be its center of mass, where the whole mass is supposed to be concentrated, provided when we will be considering the mass is distributed uniformly entire the surface, right, or volume. So m is the mass of the earth, and this mass is supposed to be concentrated at the center of the earth, right? Now based on this, and let's suppose let's write the data as well. M is the mass of the object kept at the surface of the earth, A small capital R is the radius of the earth, right? Then step number 1, according to Newton's universal law of gravitation, Newton's universal law of gravitation, we can apply the formula of force in between two objects, massive objects. One mass is m, center of mass is here at location O, and another mass is at the surface of the earth. The distance between them is r. So what should be the formula of the force? F is equals to G capital M small m upon r square. Can we say this much force is being applied by small mass m on the earth? And can we also say this is the force of attraction applied by the earth on the mass small m. So can I say yes? Yes, 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 that's what I'm saying. Can I say the earth is applying some force of attraction, that means force of gravitation on mass m, and this is the expression of it, isn't it? Yes or no? Yes. Everybody? Is that clear? Okay. So this is the force present between two massive object m. Earth is applying that much force, small m is also applying that much force on earth, right? If g is the acceleration due to gravity, acceleration due to gravity at point A, where m mass object is being kept, then force of gravity means force due to earth on mass m will be given by, tell me what should be, F is equals to how much gravity force will be applied on the mass m? Mg, isn't it? So this is the force mg. This force and this force both are, can I say this is also the force of earth on mass m, isn't it? This is also the force of earth on mass small m. Both should be equal. So can I equate both of them? So clearly by 1 and 2, what do we get? mg is equals to g m upon r square. Small m and small m would be gets cancelled. What do we get? Small g will be equals to gm upon r square. Did we get the relation between small g and capital G? Yes, sir. So this is the required relation. This is the required relation between G and G. Clearly, by this expression of small g and capital G, equation number 3, we can see that small g is not depending on small mass m. Object mass m is not depending. G is not depending on the mass of object. It is depending only and only on the mass of earth and its radius. While on what force of, it means force of gravity or acceleration due to gravity. Acceleration due to gravity does not depend on the mass of object, its shape, its size. This point we have already written in yesterday, right? That small g does not depend on mass, size and shape of the object. It depends only and only of the mass of earth, radius of earth. Getting this? So here you should write clearly by equation 3, we can say that the acceleration due to gravity, that means small g, does not depend on mass of the object or its shape or size. Shape and size. While it depends only on, while it means G only depends on mass of the earth and radius of the earth. How many of you understood it properly? Everyone. So let's discuss now the mass and density of Earth. कि हम किस तरीके से अर्थ का मास एंड डेंसिटी को फाइंड कर सकते हैं. So look at here everyone. काम बंद, पेन नीचे, गर्दन ऊपर. देखिए, so since we know that, what do we know that? We just got the relation between G and capital G. Small g is equals to capital G m upon r square. This was the relation which just we obtained, gm upon r square, where m is the mass of Earth, r is the radius of the Earth. So can we calculate the mass by knowing the value of capital G and capital R? What is capital G? Universal gravitational constant. Do we know the value of it? 6.67 10 to the power minus 11. And what is the value of capital R? R is the radius of Earth. 6,400 kilometers. Very good. So, therefore, what do we get? M is equals to Z R square upon G R square upon capital G. So, here, small g, if object is lying near the surface of the Earth, then value of G can be taken as 9.8 meter per second square. R is radius of Earth 6,400 kilometer. That means 6,400 10 to the power 3, or you can write 64 into 10 to the power 5 meter, or 6.4 into 10 to the power 6 meter. Capital G 6.67 into 10 to the power minus 11 Newton meter square per kg square. By substituting these values here, we can obtain the mass of the Earth 9.8 into R square. It means I'll be writing 6.4 10 to the power 6 meter. So 6.4 10 to the power 6 whole square divided by 6.67 into 10 to the power minus 11. Quickly calculate the value and give me the answer. Do it fast. So let's discuss quickly the density of Earth. Let rho is the uniform mass density of Earth. Then we have just applied the formula. Density is equals to mass upon volume. M upon V. M is the mass of Earth. V is the volume of the Earth. Since Earth is the spherical figure, that's why its volume can be written as 4 by 3 pi r cube. R is the radius of the Earth. 3 m upon 4 pi r cube. Now we know the value of m. We know the value of r. We can directly substitute. Or else, how you can do that? By this relation, this is equation 1, this is equation 2. Then by equation 2 into this equation is 3, let's suppose. Or let it be this one is equation 3 and this one is equation 4. So by equation 2 into 4, I have substituted the value of m. What is the value of m? Gr square upon G. So 3g r square upon capital G 4 pi r cube. So r square, r cube, square would be cancelled out, r will be left only. So we are getting 3g upon 4 pi rg, r capital G. Now you need to just substitute the value of small g, capital G and capital R, pi value, solve it and get the answer. Yes, approximation. In approximation, solve it 3g upon 4 pi rg. So it should be, the answer should be around. All right, solve it, do it fast.